This video is for Jetman. Jetman is a tier 4 Patreon member, which means once per month they can pick any song they want that go up in a YouTube channel. Music from the Foals. The song is Spanish Sahara, which is also featured in Life is Strange. I'm excited to hear this. Let's go. Super laid back feel. Wow, the way this is mixed with the kind of ambient water, the ocean, only in the left side there, it's definitely asymmetrical, and I feel myself kind of like floating both ways. It's kind of intoxicating, but also a little bit like it makes my head feel a little bit funky. But man, the low dynamic mix of the guitar is really cool. And you just get a little bit of kick drum, and it's like a muffled cross stick with like some reverb on it, or just like some faint effects. It is so chill, and we're just like on the back side of the beat here with these chord changes too. Pretty cool so far.
So I walked into the haze, and a million dirty waves. Now I see you lying there, like a lilo losing it.
It's a nice little harmony they brought in just to add to the guitar line there. Obviously the focal point being the lyrics here, very serious so far.
Black rocks and shoreline surf,
Nice switch in the kick drum there.
still dead summer I cannot bear, and I wipe the sand from my eyes.
But I like that dip. Sorry to stop so much here in the middle of phrases, but that was pretty cool little vocal inflection. I like that.
Wipe the sand from my eyes.
I like that.
The Spanish Sahara, the place that you'd wanna leave the horror here. Forget the horror.
Ba-ba-da-da-da-da. That note grouping and the little cool harmony on there. I want to get that again. That was nice.
The Spanish Sahara, the place that you'd wanna leave the horror here.
I like that.
Forget the horror here. Forget the horror here. Leave it all down here. It's future rust and it's future dust. Forget the horror here. Forget the horror here. Leave it all down here. It's future rust and it's future dust.
That rhythm in the left headset of the guitar crescendoing through that whole phrase, that was really cool. Let's go back probably at least 15 seconds to kind of grab that. I got kind of lost with the other guitar players, or at least the same players, but much more music was happening because it was so sparse in the beginning. So our layers suddenly kind of ballooned up there a little bit, but that like such a long phrase of dynamic development. Nice touch.
Forget the horror here. Forget the horror here. Leave it all down here. It's future rust and it's future dust.
Felt kind of wave like. Oh. It almost, I was like, whoa, it almost felt like a shuffle for a second. It's not, at least not yet. But the way that was working against each other, obviously we get our first taste of a much more aggressive dynamic on the snare drum there and some hi-hat. So that's pretty cool. I didn't know if we're going to hit like a little bit of swung interpreted rhythms or not, but this is nice. We're only 2 minutes into a 6-minute song. Pretty nice development already.
Now the waves they drag you down.
It's very interesting. We obviously have our vocal layer as delivering, you know, kind of our message here. I mean, not kind of, it is. But the more the message that I'm getting is the chord guitar, like our chording instruments laying down basic stuff, basic rhythms, basic chord progressions, but then it's being echoed in the left side here up in just higher register. If we go back 10, let's go back 15. Just like listen how that's just kind of like reverberating up there with the way it's designed. It's just it's very subtle, but I think very effective. Oh, it's stereo though. Sorry about it. It's not just left. It's like moves. That's cool. That is a cool effect. Sorry, I know the lyrics are right there. I look at them, but I don't see them because I can't get over this like swooping. It's kind of a nice contrast to the beginning because we had the waves. I felt like the waves were just here, and I talked about the asymmetry of that feeling. But now I'm getting this thing, and it's pulling me. The first time I just kind of heard it here, but the second time around, it's like it's pretty effective. I really like that. Ooh, Big Tom. Interesting. So, okay, this whole time, we'll call it like our digital, it's not like a delay sequence or anything, but it kind of is that like electronic bell sound that's in the like top layer there. It has kind of gone through some variations of syncopation just with how it's lining up when the measures are changing, when the progression is moving forward. It's just very, very, very manipulated, and it flows over the bar line, and we're just getting kind of like different. You'd have to go back and keep, that'd be like a lot of fun to transcribe if you went back and just kept track of what it did the entire time, but definitely is fluctuating. I'm looking over here to see if we're peaking in the red. Sorry if this gets loud. Obviously, we're at a big impact point here. So all those layers, all the subtleties, everything is being mixed in, and the creation behind those it's being amplified. It's like a firework that's exploding, but very, very slowly. So actually, I talked with Jetman when he sent this to me a little bit, and I was like, oh, I've never played that game. I completely have played this game. I'm looking at the images, and I was like, oh yeah, I used to buy the chapters when they came out in Steam. I think it was when I first started streaming. I'm very familiar with the game, and I was like, I mean, I don't remember the song from the game. I'm not gonna like pretend that I made a connection with it and I can remember it, but I do remember the game quite clearly. It's very intense. It's very intense. But let's go back. Let's experience this a little bit at the end of the build here, and I'll let it go in. And if it gets a little loud, sorry. Okay, so both guitar lines, everything is going max, and the bass player is finally digging in too. Not playing a complicated line, but just really digging in on boom, 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 boom on our moving notes on the roots there. But it's a lot dynamic. Like everything right now is a lot dynamic. When the layers are like this, it gets crowded because I feel like the timbre and where the range or where the voice is layering, it's a very close mixed sandwich right there. So it's a lot. And there's almost like a counterpoint between the guitar lines as they're mixed between left and right. So because you get both those lines and they're just kind of going against each other. Pretty fun though. Boom, boom, bum, boom, boom, bum, boom, boom, bum. I didn't hear the guitar player that first time digging in on those triplets. That's cool. That was intense, man. It's so loud. It's a lot to feel and listen to. You can't possibly get, I would say most people probably default to the lyrics, but I think most people just already default to the lyrics. I'm not most people though. I am definitely the opposite of that, but I would have to strain myself so hard to hear the lyrics here and actually pay attention to them, because all I can think of was like, well, the drummer's making cool choices on the toms, because now we're getting the toms really they're loud for the first time. We had that one big hit earlier in the piece, but that was it. But where now it's completely part of the groove. But I cannot get past that boom, boom, ba, groove in the guitar part, because that's freaking cool, man. It's very good. Whoa. Little oscillation there. Yeah, very cool. Man, that was fun to see that, because I was like, oh, I've played this game. I just like forgot that I had played that game quite a bit. So that was great. Jetman, what a great recommendation. And I know that you have you have some family connections with the importance of that song. So that was a lot of fun to take a listen with you. Thank you for that recommendation. My name is Drumroll Tony. Make sure and catch me when I'm live on Twitch. The link to all my socials is down in the video description below. YouTube thinks you should watch this video next. Click that like button, subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Have a great day. Take it easy. Bye-bye.